Good evening. My name is Tony Ledbetter, and today I'm going to be talking about existential therapy. Existential therapy is centered around one's own existence and purpose. It gives clients a chance to broaden their own horizons by exploring several different avenues. This approach helps clients come to terms with life by examining their values and grasping new meanings to life. To sum it all up, existential therapy opens clients' eyes to the world around them. And two contributors to existential therapy is Viktor Frankl and Rollo May. Viktor Frankl went on to get several degrees in counseling. He used his own experiences as a catalyst for existential therapy. He once was captured and placed into a Nazi concentration camp. There, his parents, wife, and children died. And instead of looking at life as being gloomy, he looked at life as being joyous and, cherish every moment that you have. So that helped him to develop his view of existential therapy. And Rollo May, on the other hand, he went on to get counseling degrees in psychology, and he also had a degree in theology, which he went on to be a minister. And he had a bad childhood that helped him. This helped him develop his view of existential therapy, and also during his lifespan, he went through 2 divorces. And another thing is, while he was working on his doctoral degree, he came down with tuberculosis, which he was placed into a sanitarium for 2 years. And there he was able to study more, and he was able to come to grips with his anxiety. And later when he left, he wrote a book entitled The Meaning of Anxiety. And it talked about all the things that he was going through. And right now, I'm going to have a therapy session with a client by the name of Teddy Payne. And Teddy Payne is a 32-year-old singer. He sung with a band. And recently he had to undergo vocal cord surgery, which now left him unemployed. So right now I'm going to bring out Teddy Payne.
What's going on?
What's going on, Teddy Payne? How you doing, man?
Doing good. All right. Everything good?
Yeah, everything's good.
Okay.
All right, have a seat right there. All right.
You don't mind for smoking?
Nah, we're not going to have
You
a
smoking?
seat.
You got it.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay, so your name is Teddy Payne.
Teddy Payne, yes.
Okay. You're a 32-year-old male. So tell me a little bit about yourself other than that.
Okay. Grew up in Maryland. Okay. Been doing music all my life. I've been known to have a gift. I used to sing when I did go to church. I was singing in church. A lot of people was wild by it. A lot of wilds, a lot of oohs and ahs. Kind of like Usher was when he first came out. There was like, hey, he's the next Usher. So I joined the band, and we went out touring. This is after I graduated high school. We went out touring for about 5-6 years, and we got a deal, small time record company. So after that, we started touring around the U.S. and after a few shows, after a couple years, I started noticing my vocals wasn't, hitting like I used to. Sometimes it hit up, and then it kind of hit down. So now I had to get vocal cord surgery. So after that, my vocals were never the same. Got dropped from the label, got dropped from the band. They moved on overseas, started making money, and left me here. I got family around here, so I came back to my family and my kids, and kind of left with nothing, unemployed, can't find a job, not a lot of qualifications for a music person here in South Carolina, so now I'm just kind of left with nothing. So
Okay.
it's been a little depressing.
Yeah, I understand. So tell me about your family support system.
My family support system. Well, my dad stays here. We were pretty tight. And my stepmom's good. My mom passed when I was 14. God rest her soul. But I got 5 kids. And, got 3 boys, 2 girls. And, they're good. I see them, whenever my baby moms allow me to see them. But you know how that goes. So try to do as much as I can to support them. With the music thing, I was able to support them as much as I could, but now it's kind of hard. I got friends around here. A few friends, not really much since the music thing dropped. You know, so I got the few true friends that's around here. So that's pretty much my primary support system now.
Okay. So tell me about your worldview.
My worldview. You know, the guy thing, you know, he's alright. You know, we talk every now and then. He hit me up or whatever. Worldview, I'm just glad we got, you know, Obama in there, but I ain't really seen no differences. Job market's still the same. You know, I can't find no job. You know, haven't really applied, but still can't find a job. You know, so just kind of hard for me to kind of grasp the fact that I'm out of the music industry. You know, it's just a great lifestyle. It's the lifestyle. You know, I had cars, money, you know, women, anything I wanted, but now, you know, it's just kind of nothing. So, just kind of hard to grasp a lot of things right now. So.
Okay. So, you said you not really looked at the jobs available.
I have looked at some jobs.
Tell me about that.
Now, it's one job that they were hiring. You had to have experience in Microsoft Word, manager experience, supervising large crowds. The position was for a CEO. Okay, so I was like, you know, I think I could do that. I mean, meet the qualification. 5 to 10 years experience is what they needed. So I was like, man, I think I could probably do that. You know, I have supervised,
Okay.
you know, some bands or whatever, and supervised some interns. So I said, maybe I could do the CEO position. They paying crap about $150,000.
Wow.
You know.
That's pretty
Yeah.
amazing right there.
So I said, I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Looked at it as director of nursing position.
Wow.
Yeah. It's actually the nursing program over there at USC, the director of that. Needed about 10 years experience.
Wow. That's impressive.
Pretty impressive. They offer a benefits package, you know, short-term, long-term disability, dental, full, you know, medical, 401k, because I got that, you know, I retired, I don't have nothing right now, I don't have any accounts, anything, so, you know, about 70,000. Tops.
Wow.
That's with, you know, with room to grow, so I'm looking at that. Another job I looked at. Just thinking about maybe, there's another CEO position, and this was with Walmart, so this is like corporate, and they pretty good benefits package as well. We're doing a lot of things, but it's like 60+ hours a week. I say, hey, I can do that. You know, not really much experience, but I say, hey, let me go ahead and apply anyway. You know?
Yeah, I understand.
So they starting off about 90,000.
90,000.
Yeah, so I say, hey, let me go ahead and look into that. That was pretty much it.
Okay. Out of all the jobs that you mentioned, which one stands out the most to you?
I would say the CEO position at Walmart.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can deal with the people. Get discount stuff, 'cause you know I'm always in Walmart. You know, it's where they buy the cheap stuff at. Yeah, Walmart's great.
So what was the education requirement?
You had to have a master's in business.
Wow.
Yeah, master's in business. Something about 10 to 15 years experience.
10. Wow. So you had to have a master's in business.
Mm.
You had to have 10 to 15 years.
About 10 to 15 years. You know?
Okay. So, what is your education?
I got a high school diploma.
High school diploma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did pretty good in, you know, math classes. You know, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about your experience in managing?
No management experience really, just a lot of music experience. You know, like I said, if we had little interns at the record label, I'd go in there and say, hey, give me a cup of coffee.
So you felt like you was managing?
Yeah, I managed
Okay.
that, you know. So hey, give me a cup of coffee and I, you know, sit in the office, get in the studio, sing a little bit, you know.
Okay.
Interns pretty much, they do what you ask you to do. So, you know, you the music man. We the man in there. We the best band up in there. So I'm sitting there, you know, smoking a little something. I say, hey, go give me some coffee. And that's what CEOs do, you know. sit in the office and, hey, go give me some coffee. What you gonna tell the CEO no? So.
Yeah. So on a smaller scale, have you looked at any schools for business and stuff like that, maybe in the South Carolina area?
That I can major in CEO or
The business.
business? Okay. I looked at some schools, just like maybe one or two.
What schools?
USC got a pretty decent program.
Pretty good business administration.
Yeah, really good. Webster University has got a MBA program
Wow. That's
accredited by the Better Business Bureau. I looked at,
mhm.
and I didn't really know what that meant, but I said, hey, that sounds pretty good. So I said, let me go ahead and get up in this. Just kind of looked into that. But see, from what I'm hearing, you know, I heard that you had to have a bachelor's first, then the master's. I was thinking you can just go ahead and get the master's so we can go ahead and, you know, get it popping.
You have to go to a 4-year university.
Okay.
Where you can get your bachelor's in administration, business administration, and then that's where you go on, get your MBA and move forward.
But see, that's going to take like 6 years, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I'm ready to put in the work, but, you know, these baby mamas tripping and they asking for this, and, Christmas time done came around and they calling my phone and my phone about to get cut off, I got to pay the lights, and I'm like, man, I'm trying to do something, but, time is ticking. I'm 32. 6 years, I'll be 38.
Yeah.
Who's to say I'm going to get a job in the next 2 years and I'll be about 40? So.
Well, think about this. Maybe you can have like some part-time job, and you can just go to school part-time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know you got a lot of kids, and you have a lot of obligations. While you're going to school part-time, you can still spend time with your family and stuff like that.
That would be good.
Mm-hmm.
I go part-time. Actually, did the course to see that I'm going to school, working, and then this child support thing won't fall through, because we in a child support battle right now. 3 of the baby mamas. Now the other 2, they good. They just say, hey, we understand what's going on, we cool, but the other 3, they want to act crazy.
Okay.
So we got to get that straight. So yeah, I don't mind going to school part-time. That sounds a good idea.
Sounds good. Okay. So based on all what I talked about, what avenue are you going to take from here?
Probably research a little bit more and get some college applications. I probably need to take that SAT too. I didn't take that. They were telling me to take that in high school, but I'm like, hey, who needs SAT when you got a voice like this? Putting out CDs. Enough of all that, but yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna definitely take the SAT, do some job applications, do some college applications, get some things right, get everything in documentation. So, when this court thing falls through, I can be like, hey, boom, bam, that's it, I got it.
So that sounds good, whatever. But from here, I want to continue these sessions and stuff like that. So same time next week. That sounds fine.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again, Willis? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. What I said is from here, I want to continue these sessions.
Okay. Yeah.
Will same time next week be appropriate for you?
Maybe. I just gotta check my schedule.
Okay.
I'm a very busy man.
All right.
I'm not really working right now. There's some things you never know.
Yeah.
For the most part, we could go put it down.
Okay. I will put it down.
Definitely put that down, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, but just want to say I appreciate all your help.
Okay.
Good listening skills and just kind of helping me through this trying time we're doing right now, man. Just
it's gonna be all right, man.
A lot of things going on.
It's gonna be all right.
Shoo.
I'm here for you, man.
All right. Cool, man. Good.
All right, man.
Straight, man.
I appreciate your time, man.
All right.
Wow. All right, man.
All right. Cool.
Take it easy and good luck to you.
Thanks, man.
All right. All right. As you can see, existential therapy allows the client to develop their own understanding and approach to where they want to go from here. And like again, my name is Tony Ledbetter, and thank you for your time.